The criminal activities of Naimark law firm continued in 2020. Please feel free to pause and read. It was now Naimark Law's turn to complete its deception. Ryan Naimark and Courtney Madison, 2019 to 2022. September 2020 continued. Okay, on September 14th, I got this email from Courtney, WSIB hearing. Okay, Monday, September 14, 2020. Okay, she said, "Hi, Delane, can you provide us an update on your WSIB hearing? My recollection is that it was supposed to go ahead in late 2020. Why is this lawyer asking me about WSIB? You see, they're trying to play me, eh? Right, because these lawyers know that WSIB and long-term disability cannot go together. She wanted to hear about the hearing, so why didn't she contact Adrian NICOLINI? You understand? Or you will say to me and be honest with me to say, you do not have to go through the motion with this WSIB because we have your long-term disability and you cannot file both at the same time. She could have been honest with me. All right, we'll get back to that. All right, I have responded. However, on Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020, right, because I had asked for a meeting, right, they finally were going to arrange the meeting and meeting for the first time. You notice the date, September 22nd, 2020. I have not yet met with the lawyer to discuss my cases. Yet an examination for discovery for long-term disability and wrongful dismissal was scheduled for September 29, 2020. And Courtney Madison had already informed me that my cases are complicated. So if it's complicated, we haven't met. So I was really pushing for a meeting. So the meeting she wanted to, Courtney was thinking of having a meeting via phone. I asked if couldn't we have the meeting via Zoom, right? And so here, Denise sent this. Further to our call earlier, I confirmed the following. I have arranged a prep call for yourself and Courtney for this Friday, September 25th at 2 p.m. As discussed, I will inform Courtney that you have requested this take place via Zoom. A second prep has been arranged for morning of event, September 29th at 8:30 a.m. This was the only time I was given. Okay. Your examination for discovery has been changed to proceed via Zoom. And look at that. It's no longer meeting in person. It was going to be via Zoom. The Zoom that they didn't want in May 2020, saying that it cannot be trusted yet. Look at that. Wow. Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Okay, this, you can still see September 22nd, 2020. This is the full email that I received from Denise Coy. All right. We did discuss that our meeting was arranged for the Friday 25th at 2 p.m. right? And here talking about the examination for discovery September 29th, okay, at 8 September 29th. Examination for discovery will be via Zoom, and this was a Zoom meeting. So I didn't include it on the first section. I wanted to enlarge things for you to see, but no, this is the entire email with the Zoom meeting for September 29, 2020. No longer meeting in person. Wow. Okay. And then I responded September 23rd, 2020 to Denise, and I said, "Thank you for the updates. Please advise Courtney that one of my discussions on Friday is regarding the statement of claims." All right. And I had questions. Statement of claim regarding wrongful dismissal, SAMFIRU TUMARKIN. I had information. It says, "I have expressed my concerns with the lawyers since since so much was involved in my wrongful dismissal. As I did say, I spoke with SAMFIRU TUMARKIN law, and he said that the statement of claim can be adjusted." All right, so I needed to address that with Courtney. And also statement of claim for long-term disability, NICOLINI law, I stated that NICOLINI law was not retained. So many times I'm saying it. Therefore, was unaware that a statement of claim was filed within the court. In other words, I was just saying that the long-term disability statement of claim was incorrect. All right. And I said here, since we have the upcoming discovery and did not meet in person to discuss, I put it in writing, so I'm not lying on the lawyer, eh? Not lying. I have not met with a lawyer since retaining July 26, 2019. Okay. I had asked for a copy so that I could read its contents. I am in disagreement with the information provided to the court. Some information are incorrect. Some information does not relate to my situation, and some information are missing from a statement. All right. I needed to address that. Feel free to pause and read if you wish. Thank you. On September 23rd at 7:42 p.m. Okay, I sent an email. I got an email from Courtney actually. All right. And it stated here, hi Delane, she has been responding, Courtney that is, because I did ask if I could make my comments and forward it and all that. He says, yes, you can provide me your comments in the statement of claim so I can review them before our call on Friday. Statements of claim are generally boilerplate please. She said, boilerplate please, which are purposefully overly bored. You hear the words. Purposefully overly bored. Okay, let me tell you now. So, Ashton Steele at NICOLINI law stated that statements of claim are usually over the top. That's the word she used. Over the top than what it normally is. That's what she said, right? Here now, Courtney Madison is telling me that statements of claim are generally boilerplate pleas, which are purposefully overly bored. You see those who are deceitful will lie and do things against their clients. This is evident because guess what happened? SAMFIRU TUMARKIN law and which is David Vaughn, that is SAMFIRU TUMARKIN law. We did a statement of claim together, and there was nothing over the board. It was exactly black and white the way it is, because I had a case and I had the proof and everything was documented in there, including human rights and every single thing, which I was in agreement with. You understand? Give and take one and two little things, which is monetary. That was monetary. You understand? And then these lawyers, Naimark law and NICOLINI law, are going to lie for me, and they didn't tell them to lie for me. No, I am not a liar. You're going to say overly bored? No. Anyway, that's so wrong. Okay? And then now, on Friday the 25th, at 1:23, this was before, the meeting was supposed to be at 2 o'clock, okay? I submitted my concerns. I said to Courtney, thank you for your response. Please review the attached statements of claim which contain my concerns. I have made notes on the statements. Right? I put everything in. I said, here, my WSIB hearing did not go as I was advised. I attended the hearing, which was cancelled as soon as it began, since the opposing lawyer brought up an issue which did not relate to the matter at hand. Because I was told by ADRIAN NICOLINI law that I need only to prove that my injury actually occurred at work, and I had evidence. Instead, they went again after my medical records. So I told her about the signed consent form that was required and all that. Okay, then I made mention here that I spoke with my lawyer. I have not signed. I spoke with my lawyer. I have not signed the form. I did not sign the form. I stated my reason. I do not know anything about my WSIB case to date. I do not understand what's actually going on. 4 years later, and I'm asked for medical documents that could have been could have been in the position of WSIB, should have been in the position of WSIB since 2017. Feel free to pause and read. Okay, here I'm making you be aware that on my appointment at the Office of NICOLINI Law, November 15, 2019, I was told by Adrian NICOLINI that I could not file both WSIB and long-term disability at the same time. Right? I asked Ryan-Naimark when I saw him in person on November 23rd, but he did not give me an answer. I told him about that, Then why was Courtney Madison so interested in knowing about the WSIB case? Why didn't she contact Adrian NICOLINI? Or why couldn't she be honest with me and said, I don't want you to get the runaround from this lawyer. Tell your lawyer that you don't need him anymore because you cannot file WSIB and long-term disability at the same time. Since Naimark Law was my long-term disability lawyer, they should have guided me as a client and said that I do not need to get WSIB involved. I do not need that lawyer anymore. And they played a game with me. Please continue to pause and read if you wish. Thank you. 25th of September 2020, at 1:26, Courtney responded. And she said, WSIB, because I asked her why she need to know about WSIB, right? So she stated, WSIB award is deductible from the claims you are making. It was please in the defenses. Please have your WSIB lawyer contact me before Tuesday so I understand the status, right? And then to Courtney, I responded and I said I was hoping that your law firm would have also taken the WSIB case since I thought they were all related. Therefore thought that all three cases would be resolved in the same time. You had advised that WSIB cases can be complicated, so it wasn't retained by your law firm. When I met with NICOLINI Law Firm in November 28, 19, I was told to inform my lawyer, Naimark Law, that I will enlarge in the meantime, that I could not file a claim against WSIB and long-term disability at the same time. My long-term disability case was over a year old when I was enlightened with this information. I had informed Mr. Naimark on this situation. So I informed Ryan-Naimark, and now I'm informing Courtney Madison. They didn't give me the time of day. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? Thank you. I brought this letter forward again for your review, okay? As you can recall, since 2019, since I retained Naimark Law, okay, I have been informing the lawyer Ryan-Naimark and Courtney Madison, Samantha Bray, Denise Coy. They're always copied in, okay? I kept reiterating that I did not sign a retainer with NICOLINI Law Firm for disability or wrongful dismissal, okay? NICOLINI Law Firm should not have my cases. No contract signed. I kept informing them, yet Ryan-Naimark Law Firm kept ignoring me, the client, and they did their own thing, okay? What happened going forward, you will see what this was the reason why I had to make mention of this again, all right? A new statement of claim should have been created by Ryan-Naimark Law Firm, but no, what they did, they piggybacked on all the other lawyers, NICOLINI Law and SAMFIRU TUMARKIN Law. But you'll see as we go forward. Please feel free to bear with me. Thank you.